The smell of smoked brisket and fresh cornbread had just started drifting out of my BBQ restaurant when two squad cars pulled up, lights flashing. Saturday lunch hour was in full swing, and my regulars were settling in with loaded plates when the officers came straight to my counter and told me to shut down immediately. They said they'd received a formal complaint from the local HOA that my business was operating without proper zoning permits and causing community disruption. I knew instantly who was behind it: Karen, the HOA president, who lived 3 blocks away but had made it her mission to harass me since I opened. The restaurant wasn't even in HOA territory, and my zoning was spotless. Still, I complied temporarily, not wanting to cause trouble for the cops who were just doing their job. Once they left, I pulled out my thick folder of permits, health inspections, and property records. And by Monday morning, my lawyer had filed a lawsuit for defamation, harassment, and business interference. When Karen got wind of the legal papers, she tried to intimidate me with a letter claiming the HOA had resources to drag this out in court, and that I should just close and move on. Bad move. My attorney secured copies of her emails full of lies to city officials, fake noise complaints, and even an attempt to get my suppliers to stop delivering. It was a textbook case of malicious interference. The judge didn't just side with me. He hit the HOA with $150,000 in damages, plus legal fees. When the verdict came down, I stood outside my restaurant with my staff and customers. The smell of fresh ribs in the air, watching Karen storm past without saying a word. The payout covered a full renovation, new smokers, and a giant neon sign over the door that now reads, "We're open by court order." Business has never been better. The HOA board quietly voted to remove Karen from her position after realizing she'd cost them a fortune. And several members came by to apologize and order lunch. I even catered the retirement party of the police chief who'd sent those first officers. He admitted they'd suspected something was fishy, but had to respond to the call. Now, when the sun sets over the patio and live music plays, I think back to that day they tried to shut me down and smile, knowing they only made me stronger.